Then how can we have a proper contest? You don't even know the ultimate code of dueling, do you?
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Don't merely be a visitor to Summerset. Help uphold its justice.
Ah, another ephem. Ever since the Queen's decree, I can't take 3 steps without bumping into someone who lacks even a drop of Ultima blood. No offense intended, of course. Shall I presume you're here about the contract work? It's a sad day indeed when the Divine Prosecution requires outside help. But these are tumultuous times. With the army engaged on foreign shores and so many visitors on our island, our resources are stretched thin. Hence the contracts. Each assignment varies in scope, but all assume a certain level of danger. Some can be completed alone, but others will need allies to complete. You'll be asked to dispatch dangerous creatures, investigate suspicious activity. Those sorts of tasks. In accordance with our current regulations, each deputized citizen may accept a single contract from each justiciar every day. You are encouraged, of course, to check back regularly for new assignments. Does this kind of work appeal to you? Very well. I hereby authorize you to execute duties on behalf of the Divine Prosecution. Seek Justiciars, Farewell and Tenorian for your first assignments. They handle the administration of all contracts. Go speak to Farewell and Tenorian. They can set you up with contracts and get you right to work.
Ah, there you are. I see you've been deputized by Chief Justiciar Carwin. It's quite exciting to see so many newcomers taking an interest in our little project. Now, I expect you're ready for your first assignment? The Divine Prosecution has been following the Sagacians for quite some time. A group of researchers who are truly no better than bandits. We've discovered that they are currently holed up in the ruins of Torheim Card. They've stolen many valuable relics, and we need you to recover them. We also wish to keep tabs on their movements. I suspect most of the Sagacians have written plans on their person. Collect those plans using any means necessary. The Divine Prosecution doesn't pay until the contract is complete, so get back to it. A group of scholars who found the laws of Summerset to hold too many limitations. They've abandoned all scruples, researching dangers that are best left forgotten or destroyed. And they'll use any means to obtain their dark ends. Thievery is quite common. We've gotten a flood of reports in the last year alone of missing relics, all tied to this one organization. They've also begun bribing government officials, though we've no leads yet on who. They're most likely conducting experiments of some kind. Honestly, this isn't the first time a dangerous party has taken over Torheim Card. I've often found that secluded ruins attract that sort of attention.
Griffin feathers of all things. As a duly sworn deputy of the Divine Prosecution, your aid is required, newcomer. Dangerous entities have appeared throughout Summerset, and we could use the help of skilled adventurers such as yourself. Will you comply? All griffins are dangerous, but Haeliata and his mate Nagravia stand out from the rest of their kind. To make matters worse, they developed a taste for merflesh. We've received reports of them hunting down travelers. You need to take them out. We've also been requested to collect the beast's feathers. Some wood elf merchants have offered us quite a bit of gold for them. It seems the Bosmer prize such things. It should be easy enough to find some in the surrounding nests. The safety of Summerset remains our highest priority. Make haste and complete the assignment we gave you. Griffins are both feared and revered within Summerset. Overall, we try to avoid their nesting sites and hunting grounds. They're a force best left alone. Haeliata and Nagravia, however, have begun to seek out mortal flesh, thus your assignment. They're more powerful, for one thing. I've never heard of griffins with their strength or ferocity in all my years. Many have fallen trying to subdue them. They've also become increasingly hostile due to their recent dining choices. Griffins aren't picky eaters to start with. It's well known they'll capture anyone foolish enough to travel through their hunting grounds. But Haeliata and Nagravia's appetites seem almost unnatural, perverse. I have no idea why. Griffins may be dangerous, but most are not malevolent in nature. Why wouldn't we find reverence in their strength, their freedom? In some parts of Summerset, they're even thought to be sacred. Take Sunhold, for example. The city has always proclaimed the griffin as their symbol, and find the creatures a source of inspiration and strength. Such things are very much needed for a port city under constant attack from the Maormer.
I failed you, little sister.